Drinking buddies, let's do a blind flight.
I'm your drinking buddy.
So this is a little bit of two different series. This is kind of channel member blinds, but it's not a double blind, and I like to reserve those for double blinds. I know what's up here, but I've never had any of them before, except I did have a sip of this guy, but it's been so long I don't even remember what it tasted like. Anyway, it also is going to be a little bit of a Find the Imposter, because I threw up here this really interesting Barrel Craft Spirits 15-year bourbon. This is 100 proof and it's barrel proof. So I thought that one would be kind of fun to throw in. All the other ones are finished. That one's not, but it's old. So I thought maybe I might get confused some of those older notes for some younger stuff with some finish on it. So we have Parker's Heritage Double Barreled 132 proof. I know this is an older bottle as well, but and it's also a unicorn, so throwing that out there. Impossible to find stuff. I'm very fortunate to have a sample. Next up, we have Old Charter Oak. This is going to be a French oak finished at 92 proof. Also a very difficult bottle to find. Next up, we have a Foregate Saint something, 119.2 proof, and this is a finished guy. And those are not that hard to find, but they're very expensive. So it's one of those Kentucky Owl type things where you can find it, but it's very expensive. And then last up, as I said, is this Barrel Craft Spirits. It's a 15-year bourbon. It's a gray label, so when it was probably about $250 retail, this is from 2021, and it's 100 proof at barrel proof. How could it be 100 proof at barrel proof? Well, they used some really, really old MGP stuff that was sub 90 proof at barrel proof. So it's pretty cool stuff there. Everything in there is over 15 years old, so over 15-year-old Kentucky, over 15-year Dickel, and over 15-year MGP. All we can really do is dive right in. Oaky, old, dank. No grains here. Like this smells old. Maybe something a little bit finished on here, like a little bit of a grape note. Maybe some wine finish here. Ooh. That is just punching my taste buds with everything it's got. Yeah, that's the best thing I've had all week. Yeah. Whatever that was, I shouldn't have been first, because that's freaking fantastic. I think that's probably around 130 proof, so I'm guessing that's the Parker's Heritage because of how good it is. I guess I'm not doing a very good job of describing what flavors are going on here. A lot of oak, a lot of cinnamon, just flavors everywhere. Probably every time I taste this, I'm going to pick up something different because of how much is going on there. Excellent stuff. Oh, I thought that one smelled dank. This smells dank. This smells like old and musty, wet basement, old books, leather shoes. Dickel. There's some Dickel there. That's the barrel. That's really good though. Brooks had said peanut butter and jelly, and I don't really get peanut butter, but I could definitely see the jelly thing. Grape jelly. I don't get peanuts on that though. Maybe that's not the barrel. Musty, funky, old basement. All three. Spicy. A little bit of a baking spice. All spices. That's got some really interesting flavors going on there. Man, that's real. Is Old Charter Buffalo Trace? I think it might be, and that's actually really ringing true right now because that tastes like a benchmark product, but with some more age on it, or like a proofed down E.H. Taylor type situation is kind of the vibes it's giving me, but with French oak on it. Now this one's more like bright and honey, like citrus zest. Completely different nose than these three. This is like, like this is nice. Not, those were all nice too, but this is just like, there's a whole other animal, you know? Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, that's pretty good. I actually don't know what I'm talking about right now because those two, either one of those could be that old charter. Neither one of those is tasting over 100 proof. Okay, we're evaluating here. This is higher proof. This is the Dickel. I mean, this is the 4-date, I think. So these two are the lower proof. These two are the old charter and the barrel, but which is which? This is good though. It's good. It's just these are better. Maybe that is the barrel, but I think that's the 4-date. This is easily our number one. And out of these two, I think I prefer I slightly prefer this one, so I think this is the barrel. So I think that's our quote-unquote imposter. I think this is the old charter, and I think that's the 4-date. Well, let's find out if I'm right about any of this. Let's go least favorite first. Dang! Well, as far as that barrel goes, this instead. Sorry, Barrel Craft Spirits. Sorry, Brooks. Anyway. This was the next one up, and I think this is the old Carter. Yeah, that's the old Carter. I'm sorry. I thought this one was the old Carter, but since I screwed this up, I knew I was going to be wrong. But it's definitely not the old Carter, it's the 4-date. So yeah, the 4-date was good, but once again, it was the third best up here. And it's like this is a bottle that pushes $200, so got to keep that in mind. It was good though. And this has to be this has to be the old charter then. Yeah, that's the old charter. So the best one was the Parker's Heritage, which makes sense. Drinking buddies, if you like this type of content, make sure to hit the like button on your way out. It tells the algorithm that this video is worth other people seeing it. It's what helps bring it around to other people. Only about 10% of the people who watch the video actually hit like. I would really appreciate it if we could make that a little higher. Well, drinking buddies, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one.